We're live.
On the weekend, we gonna ride and chill and do what players do. Working, we gonna get fresh to death and choose up on a few. Mississippi, because we regal, baby, and that's just what we do. Yeah, man. This your boy O.C.B, man. Back at it again. We outside. We outside, man. How everybody doing this evening, man? Welcome to O.C.B After Dark. You know what I'm saying? We got to pay them bills, man. What's up, man? All night food squad. What's up, man? He got he's selling stuffed turkey legs today, y'all.
Stuffed turkey
I don't know.
legs.
He might be out, man. Y'all hit him up. All night food squad on Facebook, man. Hit him up. He might have some left. And just cake it.
Just cake it.
She got a special too right now.
She's running a special too. She now has donuts.
Yeah, man. She having a special on donuts too. She had some kind of pumpkin spice donuts.
Pumpkin spice, ready for the fall.
Mm-hmm.
So we got donuts, we got cupcakes, we got the little hearts that you smash with goodies inside of it. We got everything, wedding cakes, all specialty cakes. JustCakeIt.net. Place your orders today. We got Sezzle, so you can split them up in payments. So you don't have to worry about when you got that big birthday party coming up and you want to spend about $200-300. All you got to do is break it up with Sezzle. Now you got to watch your bank account for when they come out now.
Yeah, man. Big ups to both of them guys, man. You know what I'm saying? And now, look, on our panel today, you feel what I'm saying? We got the money guru.
Money
Big
man.
Money man.
How y'all
What's up,
doing
Mike?
today?
What's up with you, man?
Doing good.
Yeah. How you been, man?
Been good. Life's been treating me good. No complaints. Enjoying life. That's pretty good. And it's weather today.
Man, it's nice out here. That's why we outside. You feel what I'm saying? It feel good out here. A good night for a show. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hope the airplanes don't do us too bad.
Hey, what time is it? FedEx starts flying around.
We're very close to airways.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And on that note, man, it's preseason right now. You know what I'm saying? A little basketball, you know what I'm saying? Almost that time.
Looking pretty good. I watched Golden State and the Lakers, and everybody was looking good. Golden State was putting the whooping on them a little bit, but you can see some potential there in the Lakers.
Okay.
Golden State rocking and rolling right now.
That's what's up, man. Of course, y'all know football going on, man. Been a little rough for my team. You know, I'm a 49er, but hey, it's all good.
my bad.
Jokes, man. Cut the camera off. Cut the camera now.
Oh,
nah, man. But yeah, man, everybody, doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? A little rough on my end, but I'm still going to the game in December.
Hey.
Yeah, the Titans and 49.
Where is it? Nashville?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
What day?
It's on the what was it, day before?
Christmas Eve.
Yeah, day before Christmas.
Before
Thursday. Thursday. Yeah, man. We're gonna have a good time, man. Feel what I'm saying? My wife, this is my Christmas present already out the way. Appreciate it.
I wonder what my Christmas present is going to be.
Man, you know what I'm saying? She already got it, don't you know? You know what I'm talking about?
That's that question we talked about in the text group.
Yeah. Put it under the tree. Put it under the tree.
Yeah, man. What's else going on out in the world, man? What's up? Hey, what y'all think about this R. Kelly thing, man? They taking him off YouTube. What you think, man? I know you're an R. Kelly fan. You learned all your best moves from R. Kelly music.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't condone nothing the young man did or old man. But he has put out some very good music.
Right. Can't deny the music.
You can't deny the music. You may can deny the actions, but the music you can't. I mean, there's a lot of people out here, whether they're politicians or whatever it may be, have done a lot of bad things.
Right.
But maybe some of the things they have done something for people.
Man, well, and sources say that R. Kelly knows some of these people. He gonna pull a Nino Brown. He gonna tell it on everybody.
He like the first 48. They brought him a Subway and a Coke. He finna tell everything.
Hey, the man.
Hey, T. Hey, Erica.
Yeah, man. What up? Who else on here, Mama? What's up, Mama?
Very own video vixen in the house.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Y'all got to go see T in the video, man. Country boy. She did a great job, man. Appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, we got Leland on here. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. Leland, he got his featuring on another video outside of mine.
Yes.
It's posted on my page. Go check out. He acting. You know what I'm saying? I said, go ahead, then, man. You know what I'm saying? And also his music video coming out. I think he said 15. Not sure right now, but Leland, you still on here texting and let me know when. Simply Leland, you know what I'm saying? Check him out. You can see him on my page too. His video coming out soon. I got the poster up. I just can't remember the date right now. But yeah, check him out. Check him out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, back to Kels though, man. So you think that's right? You don't just take the, you know what I'm saying, all the videos.
They might as well take Bill Cosby, all the shows off from all the networks. Take it off, purge it from the internet. What about those Catholic people? I mean, to me, it's going too far. Not condoning. Again, not condoning.
So
anything.
Even with the,
it's like Michael Jackson.
Right. So you should take everybody should get done the same way.
But I guess the only thing is with Kels is that Kels got convicted.
Right. That's why they're doing it, because he got convicted.
And Bill did too. Right. But, I don't know what's going on with that now because they let him out. But he did serve some time. So I guess it's about a conviction. But when I was looking on some of the, comments from some of the other sources, they were talking about how, Jerry Lewis married his 13-year-old cousin. And then, Elvis and Priscilla, she wasn't of age either when you talk about, R. Kelly and Aaliyah. But, nobody pressed charges, and we don't know if there were any other underage women or not. Mm-hmm. But the thing about us is that we have to be very careful about what we do and what we say and how we're represented, especially if you're in the position that Bill Cosby was in, and we don't know what R. Kelly had big coming up next. Right. So you got to be careful. Just because you make a certain amount of money and you get a certain amount of power, you can't do anything you want to do. Right. You're going to be held accountable no matter what you do, whether it's good or bad. So you got to think about it. If I'm in a position of power, I need to use my position for something greater than drugging people and messing with, underage people. Sometimes it's the norm. Now, I don't know how the record business work or what happens late nights in the studio, and it could have been the norm. But because he's who he is, and he talks about it all the time.
And that's what people say, too, just like our grandparents, right? Them, like, if you look at how old your grandma is versus your granddaddy, they was like 20 years apart, but they got 10 kids, right? So evidently somebody underage. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it was allowed back then.
But grandma probably wasn't locking. Granddaddy probably wasn't locking 5 other girls up in the hotel room letting them do things. Right. It's the control and the power.
Right. But we talking about like
granddaddy had one here and one there and one around the corner.
He did.
They were locked up on the street.
And we just not meeting our other family.
Yeah. But it's the same thing. What do y'all think about T.I. and Tiny? Right. Now they got some stuff going on too.
Right.
Yeah. This is the privacy of their own home.
No, it is. But when you start, I guess when you start belittling and abusing people,
when you sign that piece of paper.
No, you ain't tell them what your safe word was.
No safe word. Pineapples.
You didn't tell them what your safe word was.
What was the movie? You have to sign that contract before you enter this room.
50 Shades. Sign the contract.
So you think with T.I. and Tiny, because everything was supposed to be consensual, that there's no case. But that's the same thing to Bill said.
But still, my thing is, well, I guess all of that, all of it's messed up, but with R. Kelly, just younger people. Involved. Like,
and that's what gets you trafficking and things like that.
He had a history of
and Weinstein and all those things.
But y'all beware, he telling on all y'all. So if y'all got some little somebody
go
to
Mexico, Dubai, what's some other places?
All of them, man. But I'm still gonna listen to the music. Don't judge me, but you can. It don't matter. But I'm still gonna listen to the music. I'll find it. So look, check this out. Y'all got it. R. Kelly CDs, man. Y'all go send them to me. I make sure I'm gonna check. Look, I'm gonna check my. I'm gonna go check that little blue crate first. Make sure I got
some of his old cassettes.
Man, well,
that's gonna be worth something. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be worth something. Most definitely.
Right.
It's gonna be worth something.
Yeah, and what else? Oh, okay. Now, what y'all feel about Dave Chappelle in the news, right?
Yeah, Dave.
What y'all think?
Some Chappelle,
so he allegedly, well, he said he had a special on Netflix. They tried to get out because he had made a
comment
about the
LGBTQ plus. He made a comment, but he is always making comments.
Yeah, he said and it really for me, how the joke wasn't bad. it's some of the stuff that he say.
What was
No, it was
one.
like well, what's the rapper name? He made Baby.
The Baby.
One of the babies.
The Baby. Lil Baby or The Baby. I think
Yeah,
it's
he
Da
made a
Baby.
joke about how he shot somebody, got away with it.
At the Walmart.
Yeah, and he didn't go to jail. Nobody didn't really say nothing. But as soon as you say something about
LGBT.
LGBTQ, everybody mad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
So,
he was caught up in the scandal too,
Right.
and they canceled him. So he was just making that, and he also
Yeah.
said something about it was an author. Her name is
Oh yeah, but she ended up killing herself or something.
No, she didn't kill herself.
Something happened with her. I forgot what the end of the story
I think
was.
it's Harry Potter lady.
Okay.
J.K. Rowling. I
Okay,
think
that's no.
she is really with this group of women who are against transgenders. And so what Dave is saying, why are you counseling me? And you're not saying anything to J.K. Rowling, who has openly said that she has this issue
Right.
with transgenders. So it's getting to be something about color.
Right.
In which everything, usually turns out to be.
Yeah.
So he's saying, if you're going to counsel me, I just want you to counsel everybody else.
Right, man. What's good for the goose, good for the gander.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So, but
Wow.
hey, that's the world we live in. You dig what I'm saying?
But again, it goes back to my old saying. We talk about the stuff that is really not that important, but we're not talking about the things that's actually affecting our lives.
Right.
So they keep us, the news keep us abreast of, excuse my language, bullshit.
Yeah.
And we're not talking about the things that the government is doing. Or other countries.
That's the cover up.
Right.
Because something else is going on while we're talking
smoke
about R.
screen.
Kelly. Something else is going
Right.
on.
Something bigger. Yeah.
Smoke
something bigger.
screen.
Yeah.
Smoke
man.
screen. What's the thing? Chemtrails. For you conspiracy theorists.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
And October is also.
oh, that a helicopter?
Oh yeah, that's a helicopter.
Something.
They
Okay.
ain't do nothing.
Nah, man, they ain't looking for me. They ain't looking for me. I didn't do nothing the last 5 years. No.
The last 5 years. But October is also Breast Cancer Month,
Right.
Breast Cancer Awareness. So we just want to stress that you make sure that you do your regularly
Yeah.
scheduled exams.
Right.
Men too.
Men too. So y'all check y'all titties now.
Whoa. Am I doing that or something?
Well,
But
get
yeah,
somebody
man.
else to check them or
Yeah,
something,
man.
but they
So
need
don't
to be
think
checked.
men can't get breast cancer.
Yes,
we
they
can
can.
too. So everybody get checked, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
make sure you have your mammograms and make sure that you take care of yourself and in honor of those who are survivors or who have lost their lives. Make sure that you pay homage, do something special, wear your T-shirts, do your marches, do your races. Just make sure that you support whatever charity that you want to
Right.
support as far as breast cancer awareness goes. And also this past Friday was Indigenous People Day.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
You slid that one in on me.
Indigenous People Day.
And then so, what is this day? Indigenous people. What you mean?
Okay, so Indigenous people, and this always comes up around closer to November when we have our Thanksgiving show.
Right.
Okay, so your Indigenous people are the people that were on this land before.
It's somebody. We ain't gonna say no names. Took it.
Yeah.
We
yeah.
ain't saying no names though.
So that's when you want to, and that's what they want us to do. They want
Right,
us
that's
to
dope.
especially acknowledge
dope.
them. They don't want you to betray them for Halloween. They don't want you to do anything associated with your sports thing.
Right.
They just want to be recognized and want everyone to know that they are the first people. They are that were here. So
That's dope.
Respect.
Biden is is the first president who acknowledges this day.
Okay.
And it was a whole big, parade and things going on to honor those Indigenous Americans that we all are derived from.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, that we all are derived from. So that's a wonderful thing about us. We have so many different backgrounds and the history and the genealogy of, Black people.
Yeah.
And brown people.
What up, HB? What's up, Jacqueline?
Top fan.
Yeah.
in
What
the
up?
house.
What up? HB, I see you. Yeah, man. But yeah, that's dope. Yeah. I was gonna do a round of applause. I'm slipping over here.
Yeah, I know. I'm not working the board.
Man, that's me over here. Look, I'm slipping, man. I'm
He's
slipping.
drinking something in his cup.
I don't know if it's what's in the cup.
That's something new in the cup. That's not
Look.
his normal drink.
There we go. Yeah. Great job. But yeah, man, it's something a little different. You dig what I'm saying? But man, look, before we get to this shop word of the day, man, y'all want to hear some OCB?
Yeah, why don't we hear a little OCB?
Man, we gonna hear some OCB.
Available in stores everywhere.
Man, what? By your boy, O.C.B.
Give it up.
Yeah, man. Round of applause. Look for me. Look, I told you I'm a little slow on the board. Look. Yeah, man. To the old Arsenio Highland. Hey, man. So, man, shot word of today for my people. Fools go. Man, gonna be a little rough. Chasing fools go. I wish we could have played that, though. That would have been dope.
That would have been dope. Chasing fools go.
Man, shot word.
Jimmy from Philly.
Yeah, from Philly.
I can't. Let me.
Just pretend. It's
bad luck if you don't clink that thing. You gotta clink it. I can't handle that. I'm just gonna.
I've been slowing up
with
a
the
little bit
and drink the wine.
I've been trying to be good.
Right.
I'm supposed to be detoxing this month. I'm gonna save it for my birthday month.
Yeah, I feel.
All right, we don't want you to get on the bike and fall off.
Please don't, because I'm supposed to get up in the morning and go bike riding.
Oh, you still riding the bike?
I'm starting back up. Shelby Farms, beautiful.
Shelby
Try to get up at 6 in the morning.
I don't know, cause I don't think I'll be able to put on the little booty pads.
Hey, I had to go get some. No, I didn't. No. True story. That first couple of weekends, I was trying to, I got a nice cushion seat. I'm trying to be big doggy. Man, what the hell, I'm riding a horse or something? I want to go get me some. The tights with the boot, man, they feel good. They feel good.
Yeah, man, y'all can have that.
Now, don't tell me you're wearing a little hat, too.
No.
Oh, you ain't got the helmet.
I got one just in case I get pulled over. I ain't wearing it.
Yeah, I feel.
I had some little old lady stop me. You supposed to have a helmet on. For what? What's gonna protect the rest of my body when I fall?
You be skid up. Yeah, but yeah, man. Look, we gotta get back on track. Look, we all off track. But yeah, fools go, baby. Let's tell the people fools go. What we mean by fools go.
We're talking about fools go, and we're gonna give you two different scenarios. I'm gonna give you the first one, and then my better half will give you the other one. So, fools go is basically something that's deceptively attractive. It looks so good on the outside, and you want it. You got to have it, whether it's that job promotion, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a female or male or whatever's going on. It just looks so sparkly and so good, and you think it's gold. Mm-hmm. But in actuality, when you get down to it, it's not what you think it was. And that's where fools gold is basically derived from, because it's like pyrite. It's this fake gold that, was out there that people were finding, and they were thinking that it was real gold. So then you came up with the idiom, fake fool's gold. Right. So that's where that comes from, and that's what it is as far as things that look too good to be true.
Right. So would you like just in that? So would you consider?
Relationship point
okay, we'll get it. Okay. So, dude, what you think about picking a degree, school, right? Mm-hmm. Everybody tell you go to school, do this, do that. So could that be a part of fools go in the way you say, I want to do this because everybody else doing it, but when you get into school, you realize you really ain't gonna make no money off of it. But the only reason I say that because there's a lot of people that got degrees and now they drive trucks.
Yeah.
Well, I would say this.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, you picked when you graduated from school, you did this, but when you got out,
you did something.
You did something totally different.
Okay.
So would that be fool's gold in a way?
It'll be a fool's. I look at fool's goals on that scenario as being that Duke University is the best school, but you have to go there to get a good job. But you can go to TSU and get the same good job.
Right.
Going to college and then end up doing another career, sometimes you have to take a different path to figure out where you need to go in the first place.
Right.
Going to college may have saved that person from doing something he had no business doing. They may have put some thought process that I need to do this on my own instead of working for someone else. So that's why she veered off of doing the truck business. That's my thought process on that part.
And I'll say that and I feel like that is kind of true, because when it's something like in your mind when you're younger, you might say, I've always wanted to do this.
Right.
But in actuality, was that them?
I think so.
Okay. So it's something that you've always wanted to do, but it wasn't what you thought. It was like, for example, I'll take myself, since I am a techno wizard. I was like, okay, I'm going to major in computer science or something dealing with.
Right.
Back then it was computer science. I think now it's information technology. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to go do that. That's what I want to do. That's in my heart. But then I knew that I didn't have the strongest math background. And when I looked in there and saw that it went up to KL1 and KL2, I felt like it was too much of a challenge for me that I couldn't do it. So I was like, next best thing, let me go with psychology. So I ended up majoring in psychology, but it wasn't what I thought it was going to be, because I still had the love for technology.
Right.
But, psychology was easy because you only went up to pre-calculus 2. And I knew with bachelor's in psychology, it wasn't too much that I was going to do unless I was planning on going, farther. And I thought about that, but it just wasn't, was in my heart. So I was chasing fool's gold because I thought I took the easy way out, and it didn't turn out to be what I thought. It got me a job, but it didn't get me what I was,
searching for in a way.
Yeah, it did. It didn't fulfill me, and so that's how you could spin it that way. And,
I guess. What about you, Mike? You feel the same?
On that, because my career path totally changed a couple of different times.
Right.
I wanted to be an architect.
Right.
And they start hitting with, it was going to be a bunch of math.
Right.
I'm good at math.
Right.
But like she said, it started.
I
had a job, and I was already working at that age, and so I changed to be an accountant.
Right.
And,
but there's a lot of math, too, huh? Accountant?
Computer does a lot of it.
Yeah.
You have to understand the
formula, the thought process.
But it was a lot. It was a lot easier.
Yeah. I guess.
Architect. And so I pursued that, ended up getting out and didn't like it. Didn't like it. And end up doing what I'm doing now. Mostly now, my passion is real estate.
Mm-hmm.
And
still got something to do with architecture.
Still got something to do with architecture. In a way, because I love going in, what they say, flip houses.
Right.
I love going in redesigning old construction.
Right.
Okay.
And it turns out to be more modern. And you can sell it for so much more money.
Right.
You can get more, and you understand taking an old neighborhood, bringing it back up is such a pleasure. Right.
Yeah, that's dope. That's what's up. And okay, and what's the next step after that? Okay, even with relationships, fools go, right? So, what's your take on that? Man, well, we had another one that we was looking up in the Urban Dictionary, I guess. It's like you in a relationship, but only that you in love with this person, but they don't love you back, or they into the relationship just to use you. You know what I'm saying? Or for whatever reason, what you got. You know what I'm saying? For the class of person you are. You know what I'm saying? You in love, but they're not. So you having a, you in a fool's gold relationship. What y'all think about that? Or do you have another one?
I'm gonna pass it up to Mike first.
Okay. What you think about that? Like, what you think about relationships like that anyway?
You know, a lot of relationships are like that.
It's one-sided in a way. You in love.
A lot of relationships are like that. I personally have been in some where I was in love and the other person wasn't. And I've been where I wasn't and they were. And I think we all go in there unbalanced. The key is, where do y'all come in the middle?
Right.
At what point do we have that conversation about how we feel? And then are we mature enough to say, okay, baby, hey, I like you a lot, but
I'm not in love with you.
And make a decision how y'all move forward.
Right.
Instead of leading them.
Well, if the other person that's in love, they're going to say, okay, but you can't go nowhere because I love you.
Somebody's got to stand up and do the wise thing.
Yeah.
Because that other person.
Or get cut.
Get cut. Come up missing, or, in the basement somewhere.
Right. Yeah, man. But what you think?
Well, I think the saying all the glitters is not gold. So
Right.
a lot of times we was talking about that. When I was supposed to be jokingly writing my book about what did I say I was going to write it about?
Well,
Beyond.
Oh, beyond the booty.
Yeah, Beyond the Booty. That was old book.
Oh,
We got it right. We got it right. So
We still got to finish ours.
yeah, we got to finish. We're gonna finish yours. You're gonna change the names of everyone to protect your privacy. The legal team, get on it.
Please do.
Yeah. I was gonna write about Beyond the Booty because and history is repeating itself because back then, everybody, if you saw somebody and they was all this, they had the booty and everything, you went crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And no matter what, how they were inside, you went crazy.
Right.
And same thing for women. If you saw somebody that had that 6-pack or whatever it is that's going, now people just going to get Brazilian.
Is that fool's gold? Since you about to bring that up, them fake booties.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
So you see them that look good in like the outside appearance.
That's
like
fool's
booty.
gold.
That's fool's gold.
That's fool's gold.
That's fool's gold because you're genetically modified. Now I am not downing people who go over to Miami or out of the country or wherever you go to get your cosmetic procedures.
Yeah.
If you got the money,
Right.
and go do it. Do whatever makes you happy. I'm not downing you at all. Get it, girl. Get it.
Right.
That's called catfish.
But I mean, so many people they're not doing their research.
Yeah.
And they're having botched procedures.
Right.
And I watch botch sometimes, but and when you do something like that and one side of your booty is up and the other side is down, and then now you got to spend twice as much money to get that booty fixed.
Right.
So I think it is fool's gold because you see somebody that you're attracted to instantly. That's why we're attracted to some of the wrong things because like everybody want gold because gold is just the standard.
Yeah, right.
So
you get the gold package.
The gold package. You see somebody in the platinum. You see somebody that you think it's all that because they got a cute face and thin waist and the boom 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 as they say. But in actuality, you don't know who that person is. So once you get into a relationship with them and get to know them, they're not who you thought they were.
Right.
They nasty. They evil. All your tires on bricks.
But you love the way they look, so you ain't leaving.
But you
like the idea of them. That's your arm candy.
Right.
That's your trophy. So
but
when
behind
you go
the door,
there,
it's just nothing.
You miserable.
So when you go there,
miserable,
all your fellas and all your girls, they like, yeah, that's fine. So and so got them some right there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody's lusting after this person. But when you go home, you know what's gonna happen.
Right.
You ain't gonna have nothing in your bank account.
Right.
Not knowing that their
relationship
relationship's stretched out.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. They are. But it looks good, and I'm gonna give you another example. I'm not going to go too far into details about it, but a couple presents themselves and they have the ideal situation. You know what I mean? They have the ideal situation. Whether it's I'm gonna tell you a little bit about it. It's an open relationship, and that's like most guys' fantasy.
Well, open relationship.
What's that?
Polymorous. And I'm gonna say that because you in a relationship, but you're allowing that person to be with whomever they want to be with. And then when they bring on the girls and they invite y'all like, yeah, they got the girls too, So, and then y'all grinning like, yeah, they got she got a girlfriend and they all together. Yeah. That's just the American dream. But
we need to make that a whole show.
I know you can.
I actually been looking that up.
I know you can vouch for that.
Maybe.
We
don't want to.
Allegedly. Disclaimer.
Allegedly. So if you got all of that is going on. And it looks attractive because they got this ideal situation, and you like, man, you got it like
they got to be mentally. But I guess if you can do it mentally draining, that's a lot.
In actuality, something else ain't right. They really not happy. You think they happy because they got this sexual fantasy relationship, but they not really happy.
What if it ain't about sex though?
What is it about?
I don't know. Some people just.
Hold on.
What if it ain't about sex?
Now, I will say this. You can have someone of the opposite sex that you have a mental and
Connection
emotion
with.
connection with.
Right.
And sex don't have to be involved. You just want to be around them. But you
that's
may
kinda
not have it with.
That's the soul.
That's kind of like we talked about soulmates
You may
on the
not
other
have it
episode,
with your
right?
actual relationship
Okay.
partner.
Right.
So
But that ain't no relationship. What I'm saying is, that's not an extra relationship. That could be a friendship.
Yeah, but I'm just
That's
saying.
what if you bring
they're
that person
strictly platonic.
involved in that relationship? So what if I
And-
say, babe, I want to go ahead and move my best friend in the house, and me and you together, but this is my confidant. So what is wrong with that?
But I might get some late at night
Yeah, I
sometime,
might get
but
some.
we just
Nah, so you messed up when you said you might get some because
You
said,
messed me up.
at
Said I was
first-
going somewhere
at
with
first
it. I
you
was going
said-
somewhere with
At
it.
first, y'all, he said that it was strictly mental. You
Yeah,
said that.
yeah, I
And
know,
then
I
you
know.
flipped the switch and said,
now what you say, but that's what
I
he
might
said.
get some at night.
Yeah, but what did he say though? He said if I talk and I bring somebody in the house, right?
And tell them
that's
to move
why,
in.
right? That's when I said I might get some because now they're in the house. You know what I'm saying? So
But that doesn't necessarily mean some. We need to have a whole show for this. Audience, we need to have a whole show for this. We really don't need to, this needs
I'm
to be
just
a whole
saying-
different show.
I'm just saying that that's just not healthy on our level. And
Maybe.
some-
Maybe. That's
some
not for
women-
everybody.
Some women may be able to do with that, but I'm very vindictive.
or selfish.
Competitive.
She's selfish.
And jealous.
Nah.
And jealous. I need it all for me.
Right.
I need to be the center of attention. I
What's
want
your
it
sign?
all. Cancer. And my name is.
No,
I'm just saying
Yeah.
that I need it all. I mean, I don't even want to think that it's a heifer, easing up on that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But it's different for everybody. I get what you're saying,
Yeah, and
but
some people
a lot
might
of times,
be like, yeah, that's for me. You
right,
know,
because
that's
some
for me.
people just
no attachment.
in a relationship where they love the person, but they don't like their sex. I'm like,
that's
well,
bad.
I'm just saying it's different for
Yeah,
I've
everybody.
been in that
saying.
situation
Or just
before
say,
too.
or just say you in a relationship with somebody just that don't like sex that much, but you married to him. So what do you do?
Okay, what's that called, Erica? I know you know your sex. Your sex. What type of person is that? That's not an asexual
I have
or
no
something.
idea. I don't know. She on here.
Saposexual or
Something.
somebody.
She was saying, I don't know
but
what
she
it's
know her
called.
stuff.
Yeah.
But,
One of them fossils.
One of them, one of them right there. But,
Right.
I think that it sounds like it's very fun,
Mm-hmm.
but when you come down to our feelings,
Yeah.
and I think we might get too wrapped up in our feelings and be like, well, now I'm starting to have feelings for you, and we got this situation, okay, that look good that everybody wants, but now I'm feeling some type of way because I'm starting to really dig you,
Right.
and I don't want.
Is it a way not to get into like a fool's gold type of relationship? I mean,
Even if you have an understanding up front, I don't think you can.
it's not a way
I don't
not
think
to
you
get-
can mess
yeah,
with your
you
emotions.
gonna get
Your emotions are your emotions. I don't think you
and
can.
you can't really control them that
No,
well.
you can't control.
Nobody
it.
can.
You
I don't
can
think.
go in saying, "Okay, we just gonna be like this,
Yeah,
and we gonna do that."
but they gonna end up like somebody mad and jealous.
Yeah, it always gonna end up like that.
Right.
Every movie, every scenario, it sound good in the beginning.
Somebody
Yeah.
gonna come up missing.
It look good. It look good and it sound good and it makes a nice story at dinner time.
Right.
But
Said dinner.
yeah, dinner theater.
yeah.
But when you get home, you're like, now what you say that for?
right.
And,
right.
and then I want you to only talk to the people that I approve of, or and
Yeah,
you
see, that
you
ain't-
done went out and did something else. And,
Right.
You done find somebody you want.
Yeah, and you seeing
You
them.
gonna end up in an entanglement around
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Across the table.
And you
Krissy.
seeing them in
Hey, look,
secrecy.
see, look, Christy. I don't know what happened, but something got caught up on my foot. I got shackled down.
And I'll be like, look, we didn't discuss this.
Right.
So I think that's, and it looks
All right, go
like I
ahead,
said,
call
it looks
Erica. She
attractive.
said Erica said she about to call in.
Call us then.
Yeah,
We waiting
call
on your
in.
caller.
Yeah,
Caller, are you
know what I'm
there?
saying? Anybody, call in, man. You know
Yeah,
what you
call.
think about this, or are you the one in a fool's gold relationship? Talk about it. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah, let's talk about it. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? But
Until she called in, is that her call?
go. No. I thought
I was gonna say that fools go dating women with those fixed up bodies.
Fixed up.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, they look beautiful.
Right.
And some people may get it for enhancement, and some people take it too far. Some people do it just for the right thing. But those ones who take it too far, you think about, man, she's beautiful. Why is she by herself?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Red
because
flag.
that means it's something underneath all of that ain't right.
That's not right.
Yeah, and those things you need to look for because too, and that's the same thing about women who the guy pulls up in the brand new sports car and he's throwing his money and everybody's
You
all
ever
excited
rode in one of
about it.
these?
Yeah, like the guy told us.
Told you. He wasn't talking to me.
What when that happened?
Man, that was a while back. He was flirting with my wife while I'm standing there. He jangling the keys and
Just
shit.
okay, here go the bill.
No, he said, pull up in one of these. I don't know what kind of car it was.
It was a Mercedes. I remember.
See that?
You ain't forget.
Yeah, because I wanted to hit him upside the head with the key.
Is that the 5 years ago?
No. It was a little bit longer than it was.
He said, pull up in
You
one
got
of
out since
these.
then.
And it was I can't believe this man is got the audacity or the cojones, as Angel say, to do this in front of my husband. Now I don't know. Some people might have been turned on.
Right.
But I mean, we just got to be careful about if we get the total package or not, and we can't get the total package if we not asking those questions. You know what I'm saying? Because it looks good. They pull up in the car. You think they got some money, and then you get in a relationship with them, and then you done mess around and join bank accounts with them, and they getting your money.
Right.
And they never had any money. They told you that they worked at they was working at
we got a caller.
We got a caller. Okay, come on, caller.
What up? This your boy O.C.B. Who I'm talking to?
What's going on, world? It's your girl, dear Queen, in the building.
Man, what up, dear me? What's shaking?
The queen of
Nothing much. I saw the bat signal, so I had to hurry up and call.
Oh. Okay. Mike, we found Mike.
What's on your mind?
But he's going back into hiding because I ain't finding him no more.
So, yeah, what you say?
He can go back into that cave he crawled out of. Joker.
But, yeah, so what's your take on this fool's gold thing?
This fool's gold thing has so many ways you can take it, from, like y'all said, the relationships to business ventures to sometimes it can even come all the way down to you being your own fool's gold.
Okay, explain that one. That sounds. Go ahead with that.
Interesting.
So when I say your own type of fool's gold, you can put yourself into this identity of, I have to be this way in order to be accepted. But then you turn around and realize what you're trying to be accepted with is really not who you truly are.
Okay.
So you
You go ahead.
You end up becoming this version of your own self-esteem full goal, your own worth full goal. What you thought you needed in your life is not exactly what you wanted. And vice versa. What you think you wanted is not what exactly what you need.
Okay, so you can say, so the people just like overextend themselves, right? You buying all this stuff. You make X amount of dollars, but you want this so you will look good for other people, but you can't really afford that. Whatever that thing is, you know what I mean?
Bologna sandwiches.
That could be a version.
Right. Okay, I get you. I like that version. Yeah. And what else? When
it comes to relationships, I remember y'all talking about. My phone was like 5 seconds behind what y'all actually talking about. So
right, it's all good.
Polyamory and relationships and how that can be fool's gold, and how sometimes people think they want more than what they can really deal with. I know I like to tell my business from time to time.
If you're gonna tell it, you gotta tell it all. Confessions.
But this one time, hopefully it'll save somebody.
Yeah, this one time in band camp. No.
He blew his flute now. But trying to be accepted, trying to love somebody, I thought I wanted that type of lifestyle if I just accepted his polyamory style. He told me who he was. This is when I was real young and just trying to find a ring and not find a real reason for a ring. It was just, I wanted to have a ring and a wedding and not the marriage.
I got you.
So he introduced me to this whole lifestyle, and I realized quickly how this is not who I am. I'm bending over backwards for somebody that one told me I need to change, because in his lifestyle I had to alter mine.
Right.
And then two, you want me to be attracted to this female that I have no intention on being.
Right.
But with you, I gotta play this intention of, I gotta play what you want. So for 3.5 months, I played what this guy wants, and I end up putting myself in a predicament.
Right.
I was and looking in the mirror and did not like the reflection that I saw. So I had to bounce. I had to leave, and he tried to make me feel like it was me and my what's the favorite word of most men? My submissiveness.
You weren't being submissive.
My submissiveness and the fact that I'm destined to be alone, and when you don't, it got real quick.
Yeah.
If that's the version of submission that is out there, I will be with 16 cats. I'm good with that.
What you say? I didn't get the last part, but it sounded good.
Yeah, crazy. But yeah, I guess it's just different strokes for different folks. If you can handle it, so be it. If you can be in a loveless relationship, I mean one-sided relationship, I guess. To each his own. But man, you hold tight, man. I'm gonna play let me play out some more of this O.C.B.
Cool things.
Yeah.
I know you're thirsty. I got the Gatorade to quench your thirstiness. Got that extra bonus if you're talking mess. And that's just it. Yeah, that's just this. Thursday, Lord have mercy. You're not worth it. Pull up in that brand new Hershey. Windows down like you're that person. And I'm just talking push smoke off my person. Grab yourself a glass. I know you want this night to last. 'Cause everything is cool. I know that girls get thirsty too. I know that you can get me out your mind. So let's stop wasting time. 'Cause everything is cool. I know that girls get thirsty too.
Yeah, man. You know y'all get a little thirsty too. It's all good though. Yeah, man. Today we talking about fool's gold, like different parts of being fools. You know what I'm saying? Work related, education related, relationship related. All types of fool's gold out here, man. So just we just talking about how to see it and be aware of it.
Yeah.
All right, Mike. What you think about this? What Erica said?
I didn't know that one.
Well, if you picked up the phone, you would have.
But I agree. It's not always the man. From my experience, a lot of times a man has to be the submissive one, because I've met women who want to bring another person in a relationship because that's who she want, and either you deal with.
You talking about another dude?
No,
another woman. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah. I don't know about another dude. I hadn't met a woman that talked about another
dude. But I
dude.
actually had this lady on Facebook that I saw that had like about 3 husbands, I guess.
Yeah.
She's a bad husband.
Yeah, I saw that. She's a bad one. And she wasn't even all that. I mean, she was nice looking. But she wasn't. It's like, okay.
Well, I guess.
And they were, but I look at it this way: as men, they had to be the submissive.
Right,
in that situation.
Right.
There's no way as a man that I'm literally gonna know that she's got a husband too, and a boyfriend, and we all just sitting here taking pictures together like, wow.
So it's cool to be sneaking coming through the back door. You know what I'm saying? Like when your husband gonna come through. You know what I'm saying?
According to the story, they all know.
But I'm just saying it's better that way than all of us sitting around the table. So you going in there?
Is it your turn or is it our turn? I mean, what we doing?
Go ahead, Erica.
Tag you it. That's what it is.
We wrestling.
Just like that, most men's fantasies are to be with another woman or whatever, or for their woman to even want to go there.
Right.
Women got some fantasies too.
I agree.
I agree. And it's just taboo if it's the opposite. If you're talking about bringing another man in.
Right.
So,
bro, stay on your end. Stay on your end. Look,
no.
Don't come down here.
I don't even want to be in the room. It ain't but one hammer in this bug at one time.
Please, hammer.
And let me go first. Ain't no way in the world.
But see, but how is the script is flipped? It's okay, for you all.
Right.
I'm not a submissive man. So I put it that way. I gotta be in control. I've gotta be the first. I mean, if Tara gonna come through the back door after I leave, that's after I leave. I won't know about it.
Right,
I'm first. And if I know about Tyrone, I'm going bye-bye.
Right. Unless you just that good, you be like, look, I understand
About
Tyrone, but I got to come back.
I got to come back. Unless she may have a special set of skills.
Call me before you call Tyrone.
Right.
Give us a 3-day window.
Yeah. What you say, Erica? What you saying?
I think that's the whole double standard, that whole situation.
Yeah.
Like, it's cool when it's 2 women and a man, but if a woman decides to indulge in that part of her life, it becomes skeptical, it becomes scandal. And it's the same thought pattern.
Yeah, it really is. But it's the way society sees it, you know what I'm saying, what determines what the outcome gonna be.
But open-minded people don't look at it that way.
Right, exactly.
I mean,
it's for the rest of us closed.
I like chocolate cake. I don't like vanilla cake.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just what you like and what you don't like. I'm not gonna judge you on what you like.
If we go in the house and everybody's putting their keys in the ashtray, or
Right.
Not in our house.
No,
She's
no.
talking about our house.
hell to the box.
No.
But
What y'all talking about?
they just hang their keys up when they come in and move in. But when if they putting keys in the bowl, I'm gonna be like, Seth, you ain't tell me about this. Let's go now before they notice.
Keep your keys in your pockets.
Yeah, we ain't going out like that. Because
you know, it's a special party when they put the keys in the bowl and they cell phones.
Oh yeah, it's real special.
It's either you finna be ready or you finna go.
But you know what? I can see them putting their phones in there because people are taking pictures and videos and stuff, and it's supposed to be, something confidential. And you don't want that to happen, but that's Pandora right there. That's Pandora's box right there. You opening up some more stuff. But when we talk about Foods Go, I think we just need to be cognizant of what we see with our eyes,
right?
The windows to our souls,
right?
We can't take it at face value.
Right.
Of what we know. But these days, you got to go and see if they got any pages. You got to go and see if they're, like you said, if they're catfishing you. You got to do your research and see, is this person, what they present themselves to be.
Right.
And that's the only thing you're going to find out about that by communicating with them instead of
Googling them.
And Googling,
but if you just using that for arm candy, like you were saying earlier, that's a whole different story. So you'll be in them Foods Go type of relationship.
Like Michael Jeffries.
No, he
Miss Press.
I know he ain't fucked with you. No.
She held him like a baby, gave him a bottle.
Right. So it's different strokes for different folks, you know what I mean? So it ain't really, like we said earlier, ain't no way around to being in Foods Go type of situation.
Just be mindful of your wants and your love and be protective.
Get to know people and even the people. Now, this is another type of Foods Go.
What is it?
A duck sound like?
I don't know what
Are we on the lake?
I don't know what that was. Some kind of animal. We are. Do we need to run in the house? And then it said, I'm scared. I don't even know what I was talking about. What did I say? What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. We, sometimes our mind can play tricks on us too.
Right.
So we can hear, something in something and think somebody's a certain way and they're not because of the way they present themselves, because they could be a psychopath, a sociopath,
right,
because, or some kind of chameleon or something. So, you meet them and, they the life of the party, everybody likes them. They got this energy that you just, that draws you in. They the person that draws you in. And then you like, okay, this person right here, I got to be near them. I got to be all around them. Soul something you said, teacher or something. Something. Then when you get to know them and you start dating them or whatever, then they, acting crazy. And you find out that they on opioids. So.
Man, what? As soon as they lock the door, they turn around. Now strip. What?
They'd be like,
where you gonna go?
I know I laid my wallet up here. Where is it?
I left an asthma thing in the car. Can I go get it real quick?
I forgot to tell you that I had to work today.
Right.
And then those are usually the ones you got to get a restraining order from.
Right.
Yeah, Foods Go. presenting. It's all about presentation, and they set it out there for you, like for all you chefs out there. And I'm around a lot of people who cook a lot of food, which I hope we get some stuffed turkey legs tonight. Kale night.
Kale, did he come on?
I don't know, but he need to bring out turkey legs or something.
Where you at, Kale? I come up. I pull up.
Cause the stuffed turkey legs are the
Let me
stuff.
give you one.
All night food squad.
Right.
But when you have when they plate it for you and they set it out there, if they set it out there sloppy, what you gonna say? I don't want that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even want that. But that might be good. that might be the best plate. It's not the best presentation.
Right.
Like the people who say I don't interview well, but I got the skills. So when you put the plate out there and it's presented well and it's pretty and it's got the little dots on there and with the sauce and spelling your name, and you're like, okay.
And you're going to be hungry after.
Because why? Why are you going to be hungry after?
Because they ain't give you nothing. I hate going to those expensive-ass restaurant. You like, can I get some salt, some pepper or something? They give you the crumble stuff. Then this little bit. This your whole steak, and you got a big piece of fruit or something beside it.
But the presentation is good.
Yeah.
And you want to eat it because
but that just was draw, like you say, that just draws you in.
Yeah.
Right.
And makes
but
you
now
feel like
you got to prove after the fact.
It's shiny. It's nice and shiny. And they got that what car smell? You say
that new car smell. Yeah, we call it that Foods Gold new car. Well, new car smell is like the beginning of a relationship. It's a lot of stuff that people hide.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
It's just like we do it.
It's like your car got a certain kind of smell, but by that air freshen up that and clean it up real good.
You just came out showroom floor.
Yeah. But after a while, after that smell gone, you be in there like, I don't smell the same no more. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell? After a while,
it's the same car. Right, Erica, you settled in. It's the same car.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody puts that first impression.
Right.
That first impression is always reserved. Because you don't really open yourself up. Now, especially with the younger
until you come over here the third time.
Yeah, you come
over the third time. Now he in the bathroom with the door open.
Some bullshit.
Bring me some tissue.
Yeah, man.
But yeah.
Shit about the dough. Just hand it to me.
Just hand it to me. Girl, come on in here. I got something to talk to you about. Come on in. I got something to talk to you about.
No, don't never get that comfortable.
Hold on.
Don't get that comfortable with me.
We're not in a real relationship if you can't come in the bathroom with me. Because I do my best thinking in there.
It's been over 20-something years.
Not one time.
I do not want to go in the bathroom, but the way our bathroom is made, though, you still get a shower when the other person can take care of their kid. But now I ain't going to be in there like, as long as I know he in the bathroom, if he said, hey, bring me some tissue, I'm going to be like, it's in there. And I'm going to run out real quick.
It's by the door.
It's by the door.
Y'all ain't never done that?
No, we don't do that.
It don't bother me.
It bothers me.
It don't bother me at all. It's a lot
So
of
do
stuff
you go in there when he in the tub or something?
Oh, yeah, I go in there.
Oh, you know what? You got problems. You got problems. Say you got problems. But seriously.
I just don't like, there's one thing you love. I don't like that type of stuff.
You do it,
but I don't do it. I don't do it on purpose around you. I want you to think that
you all pretty.
I'm still. I want you to think I'm gold. I want you to think I'm still gold.
I love it. Yeah.
I can't get that comfortable with you. If I get that comfortable with you, then there's no telling what Because I'm always like, okay.
So if you got to pass gas, you get out the bed.
I try to.
I'll hold that jump till I get home.
Shit, it slip out. I'll be like, look.
I
heard that.
Listen. Somebody call him. I don't just go.
Let's get this other caller in.
I don't do that.
I holler.
All right. Go ahead. This your boy O.C.B. Talk to me.
Hey, now what's going on, man? My name is.
What up? What up? Big G.
Big G in the building.
What up, G? What up, baby?
The bear.
Oh,
what's going on? How y'all doing tonight?
Man, we good. What's on your mind, man? You talking about this Foods Gold thing, or you be talking about something else? What's up?
Hey, man, I'm just trying to. I'm tuning in. I just got on now.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to tune in and see what's going on, man.
Yes, sir.
Talking about Foods Gold.
I'm about it with all the conversations, man.
I know. So what you think about Foods Gold, Big G?
Well, man, sometimes, man, it depends on who's looking at it, brother. It depends on what the goal is to me, you know, because, you know, everybody got their different beliefs in what's gold and what's treasure.
Yeah.
And what's trash. You dig what I'm saying? Go ahead, son.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I think it's all on the person. Like they said, beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Right. That's true.
Something I might see, you know, like, well, and then a lot of people fool people about who they are sometimes. And what you mean as a fool's goal? What do you mean? What's the goal? What's supposed to be the goal that's fooling? What's the subject of the goal? I was fooling me.
Yeah, it's basically something that it looks good and it's attractive and it's glittery and it's shiny and you think that it draws you in. It's pleasing to your eye, to all of your senses, and you're like, okay, I got to be here. I got to be around this. But in actuality, you look up and it's not what you thought it was going to be because it was not true. It was not real. And for whatever reason, you found out that it wasn't what it was presented to be.
Oh, okay. I've been down that road before.
Okay.
But you know, I've been a lot of fool's gold as people, many people too. So
yeah.
Oh, okay. It's good you're admitting that you were the actual fool's gold.
right.
Were you a fool gold on purpose, or you just happen to just be a fool's gold for them?
I don't know if it's really being. I've been a fool's gold on purpose for a woman thinking that I was somebody that I wasn't because I was trying to score.
Right. And that was the purpose of fooling them, so you can go and get in them draws and get on down.
Yeah, man. You know,
people do that.
I'm a fucked up individual, so sometimes I think like a criminal. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get in here. You know what I'm saying?
Like that smooth criminal, huh? Was that Michael Jackson on?
Yeah, man. So, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I want to figure out what's that about it. Then I've also thought it was something that was in somebody else that wasn't there, and you know,
right. Because also, like we said, fool's gold can also be like you can be in love with the other person not, but the person is just in love with you, can't be without you, but you like in it just to use them. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like a loveless relationship, I guess, on one side. But the person still love you either way. So
yeah, they said if it feels this good being used, just keep on using them.
Man, till you use me
till
up.
you use me up. Hey.
I guess.
Well, you know, all that comes with one, man, because if one don't understand when a person or somebody's using them for anything, you know, that's what they want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's what, if they not already caught on to, man, Charles using the shit out of me. Only time he come around, we ain't want to use my car.
Right.
But you like Charles Company.
Yeah, but you still, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With Kim, man, but Kim don't call me till a kid get hungry. Bro, you still go feed them little ugly motherfuckers. You crazy.
Right.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Because after a while, certain things stop being a mistake.
Right.
It becomes a trend. It becomes a habit. It becomes a clockwork. You know
what's comfortable? It becomes comfortable.
Yeah.
It becomes safe, you know.
Or routine.
And if a person
yes, right. Routine.
And if a person is comfortable with getting, sometimes people be comfortable with getting hurt, bro.
Yeah, you're right. That's what they used to.
Yeah. That's like some women or some men that's been in an abusive relationship.
Right.
They don't know how to not be in one. It seems like they draw that type of person.
Right.
And most 9 times out of 10, men hurt women because they don't want to be hurt.
Right. They beat them to it.
True.
They beat them to the punch.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So, man, like we say, man, it's all us. You know, it depends on your lifestyle, I guess. You know,
whatever your fool's goal is.
Okay, and then all that. Before we get to the end of this show, man, well, my big brother Mike over here, he wanted to know. When are you single? Explain the question.
Okay,
let's question.
I was riding this week in the car, and this question came on the radio on a show, and it stuck with me. So, when are you not considered single anymore? Is it when you get married, or when you get married, or when you get engaged, or when you decide to say, "Hey, we're exclusive"? It's kind of like when you do an application. There's only certain choices you choose from. They choose from single, married, divorce.
Right.
There's not dating.
Right.
There's not seeing somebody, or we exclusive.
In a situation.
Or situation. Or even when you do your taxes. Or, whatever it may be, that's a document that that's not there. So where do you say that I am no longer single anymore?
Right. When is that point? What you think, Big G? When you consider not single? Are you single now?
Yeah.
Until when you ain't gonna be single no more? What you think it is?
Until me and my best friend have already had this conversation. See, I was about to go somewhere else with it. A person is only in a relationship as much as those two people communicate with each other. You see what I'm saying? Okay. Because you could be in you can get with certain people and you can sleep with this person, and next thing you know, this person like, oh, this is my man, or oh, this is my girl, but they ain't had to sit down and talk about it. Right. See, me and my best friend has talked with a point that it's gonna be a marriage for us.
Right. So you can still be with anybody that you want to be with right now, cause you.
It's not the point. If it's the point, if I choose to.
Right.
And if she choose to.
Right.
She could be with somebody else. But see, that's what the point is. People got to stop giving people boundaries to put because of a label. Because see, if this person wants to do this person gonna do that with the label or not.
You right.
Oh, I need to write that one.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah. So 9 times out of 10, people try to put a label on. Oh, you my girlfriend, you my woman. That means you need to do this. That means you obligated to do that. No, they not.
It's the conversation you have that put the obligation in there.
It's communication.
Yeah. Right? So long as once we say, look, it's me and you, we're gonna see will we able to work. You know what I'm saying, or live together, be with each other. That's when you not single no more. At that point, when you had a conversation,
when you and this woman or you and that man had that conversation, and have the communication with one another.
I think it depends on the individual. Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on the individual. But you got to have the conversation.
On the individual.
You got to have the communication.
And it just doesn't mean that you're my girlfriend or you're my boyfriend or we finna get married because you said it.
We got to agree to that.
We have to agree to it, but it also has to be a personal.
It has to be
mutual commitment.
Yeah.
Because you may say, okay, I'm not gonna sleep with nobody, but I personally ain't committed to that yet.
You ain't gonna say nothing.
I might not have said. I might not say it out loud.
Allegedly.
But I think it's more so.
If you had somebody in your life that's constantly trying to put you in a box or put you where you don't want to be or put you in a relationship, why wouldn't you come out and tell that woman, that man, this is not what's going on?
Right.
I think that should be discussed up front because to me, that's fool's gold. Because I don't want, and we need to be on the same accord. You know, we need to talk about this because.
But you can't do that. You can't talk about it if you're going into a relationship already lying.
Yeah, right. You do have to be true to yourself. Like, let me tell you something. I like grand gestures. I like romance. I like this. I like that. I want to be, one day I want to get married. I am looking for somebody. Don't waste my time if you don't think that if you're not going on the same journey that I'm on, don't waste my time. If we having fun and we just out here living fancy free, okay, let me know so I can be free too.
Right.
But if we say that we're committed,
but a lot of people can't handle it. Yeah, a lot of people can't handle it. I want to be free, but she can't. I need you here by my.
Want me to be with nobody else.
I need you to be here when I get back.
But you with everybody, but you feel some type of way about who I want to be with.
Right.
Now, are we choosing who we gonna be with, or you gotta choose who I'm gonna be with too?
Right.
It don't work like that.
Mm-hmm.
But see, sis, are you speaking from how you think things should be? Because
because it's me. Yeah, it's me.
Right.
I'm just talking about from my perspective. I think that we need to have that conversation.
Nowadays, love, since you ain't been out here, man, it's fucked up on this date scene.
Hell yeah. Say that one more time. Say it one more time for me, Big G. What is it?
I'm telling you, since you have to be married or respectfully, happily, respectfully, however you is married, it's nice over there. It's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, we singing Kumbaya.
Yeah, it's like that. So at this point in time, man, it's like at this point in time, it's like nothing. What rules the conversation now? A woman want to know how big a nigga dick is and how much money he's got, and a nigga want to know if she got some ass, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, am I gonna just pay for some more ass?
Later on down the line, you gonna be off work for about 6 months. healing up.
Right.
6 weeks, 6 months. if you get to 360.
Right.
But
Oh, you know about it.
I've heard. Now I keep my ear to the ground. Now I've been out the game
get
for
the
a long.
what?
I keep my ear to the 360. Now I keep my ear to the ground.
Hold
so
on, we got hello.
We got another caller.
Go ahead, caller.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh no, that was his phone call
yeah.
job. Okay,
Yeah,
go
I
ahead.
just
Yeah,
keep my
phone
ear to
call
the
get
ground.
disconnected. But yeah, it's messed up when the dating, man, because nobody is dating to love. Nobody's dating to
Okay.
nobody. It's people are more lustful. Man, you
Right.
got women out here going buy booties to work at Walmart and let their baby daddy drop them off at work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're not trying to build their craft or you know what I'm saying, get a daycare center or if you can
They gonna spend $70,000 a man.
if you can spend 30,000, you can save up 20,000 to go get an ass and get your stomach done. You can save up 20,000 to start your own fucking business.
Amen.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? You got women out here paying. Man, these kids walk around here, which they shoes look like Fred Flintstone shoes. They ain't, look like they're walking on their foot, man.
Yeah.
And y'all ain't buying these kids. You still riding around this regular Honda Accord.
Right.
Just get on the left side, ain't got no mirror. But you gonna save your money instead of getting you something nicer.
Right.
That's some furniture in your house and get these goddamn bed sheets off the curtains and curtains. But you gonna go back to your ass.
Right.
So
you
priorities messed up.
Yeah, it's priority.
Priorities are our life, and that's just what we were just talking about that because people want to look like Instagram models. You know, they looking for fool's gold. They actually are fool's gold. But you know,
wait a minute.
But they want to look like a certain way to be attractive to
it was like when
you all.
Right. So when Instagram and shit crashed, then they lose their damn mind.
Oh, they were scared when they said OnlyFans was not gonna let them do what they do.
Yeah.
Man, everybody putting in the application.
OnlyFans.
I need
and
one.
man.
Just to talk about some stuff.
Like just bashing. I don't want to feel like I'm bashing women because you got some weak ass niggas out here that get out here and hustle and swing just to trick out.
Yeah, they hustling backwards.
Yeah, you got niggas to take care of broad, but man, you won't even buy an 18-wheeler or buy a dump truck.
Right. You get enough money just to get high and kick it. You know, go buy some clothes, and you still broke.
They spend thousands of dollars on an outfit.
Man. Yeah,
makes no
waiting
sense
on them J's.
Yep.
He gonna wear that. He gonna buy that.
He'll get up and make it to the Nike store on time for that, but won't get to work on time.
Yep. So everybody, man, man, get your priorities together, man. Understand when you're in a fool's gold type of situation, man. Look, like we always say, everything is in the conversation. Have the conversation. Do not be scared to have any conversation because all conversations are dealing with yourself.
Yeah,
right?
and make sure you got that metal detector so you can know what's gold and what's not gold.
Yeah,
you know,
man. Check that shit out, man.
Check it out and make sure that
see
you
what
can
percentage gold in it too, cause you might have 10 carat, 15 carat, 24 carat. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Know what you're dealing with.
See if you can recognize it. The real thing.
There's a bunch of little mall ass jewelry ass niggas out here.
Hey, the man.
And so you gotta be careful and you gotta know. You know what you're looking for. What you're
looking
looking for
jewelry, it's cute. It look real.
It look real from a distance. Just like that fool go, like you see that woman at the end of the street, and she be looking curvy and fine. You get up close to her, you be like, oh hell no.
You really call animal shelter. Talking about something that got loose.
Oh my goodness.
What's that one though?
Yeah.
She is thick as a fool. Let me get the number. I'll smash on a late night.
Man, see that.
Man, appreciate the big G for calling in, man.
Only you.
If you see him out there in the forest, help the bear.
Please help the bear.
Please help the bear.
All right, BG.
All right.
Yeah, that's fool's gold. So, you know, we appreciate everybody calling in and weighing in and blowing up the comment section. Appreciate
man.
all the new people that have joined us. Make sure that you go and follow O.C.B. at Music by O.C.B. on Instagram, on Twitter. It's Music by O.C.B. on YouTube. Make sure you follow. Make sure you hit that bell so you'll know when O.C.B. goes live, whether it's Rogue or not. And we're gonna move this on over to Mike so he can hit us with the financials. You know, we've been having fun and games, but now we need to get serious about our finances and increase our financial wealth, into this.
Yeah,
what was our
money
topic?
literacy, huh?
Yeah, money literacy. What was our topic? Generational wealth.
Generational
Yeah,
wealth,
so we're gonna let Mike tell us a little bit about his business and what he's doing to impact the community, the greater Memphis area. And that's just not Memphis, that's the Mid-South. Go ahead, take it
Go
away,
ahead,
Mike.
Oh, wow, they gave me such an introduction. They did Steve Harvey. Let's give them a round of applause.
Right, well, I gotta get-
Talking about some money.
Oh, well, over this past year, and actually with their influence and their insight of what we really need as a community, I started a new company. It's called ISG rather, and it's IC Growth. And my whole objective with that is to, what can I say this? Everything that we talk about with finances and stuff is not written in stone. It's not a 100% guarantee. My goal is to motivate and give you the tools as any individual who has a marketing idea, who has a new company idea, to grow with it. Because a lot of times, and I've said it in the past, a lot of times we have, as Black community, whatever community is, have great ideas, but we're scared. So I'm putting out Zoom videos, training. The website will be available the first of the year. Probably going to launch a party. I'm kind of holding that secret, but shh, don't repeat that. But I'm introducing the company. We're going to deal with marketing. We're going to be dealing with the budget. We're going to be dealing with setting up policies and procedures for people's company. A lot of companies fail because they don't have policies and procedures that they follow consistently. It's like a relationship. Y'all consistently got to do the same thing every day.
You got to work at it.
You got to work at it. Yeah. So if you don't have any guidelines for your employees or for yourself to be successful, the fly-by-night thing, okay, I'm going to make 30 chickens today, and we're going to make 30 turkey legs today. Okay, why are you making only 30? What did those 30 make for you the previous time? Okay, this month, I do more sales on Thursday than I do on Fridays. We need to set those things down so you can gauge or forecast what your company can do or what your potential can be. That's a lot of things that we don't look at. So I want to educate as many people as possible with the little knowledge, and the more knowledge I'm going to gain with their help too as well. I'm going to learn from you all because a lot of things that you bring to the table, I may not experience.
Right.
So it's not going to be only one-sided, but it's going to be helping everybody as much as possible.
Right.
How to grow your business and start your business? Is that what you're going to be talking about?
Yeah.
Or okay, both starting and growing.
Starting and growing. I'm not only going to get you going and say go bye-bye. I'm going to get you going, and we're going to keep going.
Right. It's going to become a real relationship.
And mentor you.
Right.
It's going to be following up on what you have doing because we're going to create a network.
Gotcha,
So you may do wigs and things, and I may do houses and things, and you may do music and things. But once we create that community, we're going to be able to help everybody up under us to grow. So your success can be someone else's success.
Right.
Her knowledge can be someone else's knowledge because it makes no sense for you to take your business and take it to, I'm just going to use the example, Collierville, and you take your business to Whitehaven, and then we never talk again.
Yeah.
You're not growing.
Right.
You're running away from the people that we can make as our community grow better.
Yes, and that's important for us to help each other because there's no support. Everybody is trying to one up each other.
Right.
It's enough marketing tools, it's enough finance, it's enough wealth for everybody.
And it's not expensive. I'm gonna say that one time. It is not expensive. An idea is free.
Right.
The thought process takes time. Once you put that time into it, the money and what you go out to go get creates that revenue for you. Don't everybody looks at, I need $1,000, $2,000. Yeah, you work every day. You clock in the clock. Now we need to think about how you're going to save.
Right.
Okay.
No, this is not fun. Go ahead.
How we're going to save from spending the extra money on liquor, or how we're going to spend the extra money on wigs or weave or getting the hair done. We got to figure out a way to cut back and put that extra money up to utilize it because we all have it.
Right.
We just don't want to admit it.
So if I'm starting a business and I have an idea and I have a framework in mind and I have all of my supplies and I have everything ready, and what do I need to do next?
You need to make out a plan. You need to forecast what you want to do. You need to know, okay, what target people am I going to target and why am I targeting them? And then what am I going to charge for that? Is this going to enough to be covering my office space if I got an office? Is this going to be enough to cover what if I'm doing a printing company, my paper, or my expenses? You got to forecast all that so before you jump out there into the red. You're going to go in the red. There's no way to start a business that starts off in green. You're going to go in the red. You just need to know what potentially red you're going to go into so you can be prepared for it.
And how important is it picking my name for my company? How important is that?
Oh, my God.
Do I need to have my name in it, in my name for my company? How important is that name?
The name is important. The name is you. Like this has been I see growth has been in my head for years. It's you. That name has to represent you, because at the end of the day, whether you pass it down to your children or not, it has to be what you want, and that's how it's going to grow. It's your passion.
Yeah. I guess Tina Turner said, like, you can have everything, just let me keep my name.
Keep my name.
Okay, we got a question. Is this personal or for people without business, or this is just for people with a business?
People without business.
Okay.
And people with business, if you need someone to help you write your policies and procedures, if you need someone to help you do forecasting of what you currently have.
Or your finances in general.
Your finances.
Because first thing is learning how to save, though, right? If you can't know, you're going to destroy your own company before you stop. You don't know how to save no more.
Yeah, because every dime you make doesn't mean you have to spend it.
Right.
And that's even in the
business.
business.
You're going to help with investing that and taking it to where it needs to go to grow.
One thing I want to show that, probably talk about that more in the website.
Right.
But this is one thing a lot of us are learning. The corona, the virus and the pandemic has taught a lot of us in the lower middle, upper middle class about being creative with our money. But you don't make money in one place. Yeah, I may have a wig company here, but I also want to think about what am I going to do on the side.
Other streams of revenue.
Right.
Okay.
Got to create that. But that's for the advanced classes.
Yeah, right.
Let me ask you one more thing, and this is something that somebody asked me, or that somebody was having problems with their business. I think the question was, do I pay myself?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me say this. I pay myself as an employee for my business.
Okay.
For several different reasons. Everybody's situation is different.
Okay.
That is something you personally take up with that person. Give them both sides of it, which benefits them and which benefits maybe someone else. Yeah. I just know I personally do that for myself.
Okay, so you make sure that your inventory, all that stuff is set, but you make sure that you pay yourself a salary.
Correct.
And that salary is contingent
on my budget.
Okay, but you do make sure that you pay yourself. And I think that a lot of people don't see their profit. They looking for that profit, but they've laid everything on the line. They've left their 9 to 5 to follow the dream of having a business. And then they sell something here or there. But when they really get going and they really get successful, they forget to pay themselves.
Mm-hmm. You pay yourself because that's how you budget. You previously budget your.
But it's the same thing. You can't say, "Well, I'm just gonna pay myself $2,000."
Because I'm an employee. Technically, you're an employee. I'm a business owner, but I'm an employee.
You're an employee.
If I make profit this is how I do mine. If I make profit outside of me paying myself a regular salary and my employees, that's my profit. That's what I save. Okay. I don't need that money anymore. That money goes to be saving or reinvest or whatever. Now, if unfortunately maybe this month was a bad month, and my budget didn't squeeze enough for me to pay myself, that month I don't get paid.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because the money that go into the business needs to stay in the business. But if it's something else that's left, then that's how you
pay yourself.
Gotcha.
Okay, this is very
that's how you control your expenses.
Right.
And that's how you figure out, okay, just like personal expenses, that's how you figure out what you can do, what you cannot do.
Right.
And where your money's going.
You always want to know that.
Because a lot of people, I've seen it, I've experienced, because I learned, because I made my mistake. I was bringing in thousands of dollars. Okay, it's in the bank. Okay, pay. I got this left over, but I forget next month I still got the same bills. Then next month, still don't know what I'm going to make. I may not make $2,000 next month. I may only make $1,500. Right. So now I'm short. But if I budgeted and had myself pay everything and what's left over, that's left in the bank to cover when I'm short.
Right, got you.
Okay.
Good stuff. Okay. So when roll out of the website?
It's going to be the 1st of January.
1st of January.
Look for that. The 1st of January. I see your growth.
I see your growth. And
I can see that on Billboard.
Right. Coming January 1st, right after y'all get drunk from
bringing in the new
plan is to have like
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel you. I feel
we
you.
appreciate it. We appreciate you being here, everybody. Sticking with us. I know
Yeah.
it's been a roller coaster from, from where we started, but
Right,
you know
right.
this is O.C.B.
Yeah,
Nothing
man. And we
is
do what we want to
off
do now.
limits. Nothing is strict, and he is definitely uncensored.
Right. That's it. That's it, Mike.
That's it for me.
Man, look, I'm glad y'all was here with us with O.C.B. I know we a little long tonight, but it's all good. We had good information, man. Appreciate you for being here, Big Mike. You know what I mean? Always my wife, my engineer over here, man. Miss Krissy, you dig what I mean? And your boy O.C.B., man.
Like, share. This
Yeah,
video.
like, share. You know what I'm saying? Go to YouTube. But next week, well, no, week after next, I guess. We'll let y'all know we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna spice things up a little bit. Man,
I think you should talk about what we talked about earlier.
What's that?
That's behind the tent.
What's that? Which
We
one?
can't do that on air.
No, we can't
It
do
depends.
that.
Y'all gonna have to censor yourself. Look.
Yeah, you gonna have to.
Yeah, y'all check
I don't
us out
know. We
on
gonna have
this
to take that one behind the
OCB, man. Yeah, crazy. Yeah. On the weekend, we gonna ride and chill and do what players do. No more working, we gonna get fresh to death and choose up on